G'day Ramshacklers, how you going? I hope you're surviving the zombie apocalypse. It's been a bit rubbish for us creatives and musical types. Most of my friends have losing their jobs hand over fist. Everyone's panicking. It's a really tough time for creatives, and it's going to be a tough time. But we have to find a way through it. And I thought to myself, well, what can I do to help the Ramshackle Orchestra find a way through this next period of time? How are we going to come out of this stronger, more connected, more musical? And is there anything that I can do to help this process? I thought to myself, I'll make a series of videos for you guys. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make a series of videos during this next period of time where most people are hunkering down and staying away, and disconnection seems to be the message we're getting from everyone, everywhere. We're just bombarded constantly. We need to disconnect, we need to disconnect, we need to disconnect. So how can we stop doing this? Creative people are incredibly resourceful, and we will always find a way through. Music will always find a way through. And I thought, how can I find a way through, and how can I help you guys find a way through? And I thought during this next time, the next couple of months, hopefully the next couple of weeks, but it might be the next couple of months, I'm going to make a series of videos for you guys so that you can learn some things, hopefully, practice some things, hopefully, and come out the other side with more knowledge, more connected and strengthened musically, having more fun. And instead of this being a musical void in our lives, we'll fill it. We'll fill it with something. And if you want to help me fill it with a series of slightly dodgy videos, then that'd be great. So what I'm going to do is do some videos that I think are relevant to being in an ensemble like the Ramshackle. So it's not going to be Music 101. We're not going to start at the very beginning and go through to the very end. I'm going to choose things that I think are relevant for you guys to practice and relevant for you to know. So we're going to have a couple of videos on things like scales. I'm going to show you how a scale is constructed, what are scales, why do we need to know them, why is it interesting to know them, and can we apply them in this kind of music. We're going to have a look at practicing. Can you practice better? You know what? I bet you can. Practicing it actually is quite a skill, and there's a lot of things I can guarantee you that you could do differently to make that time more productive and to learn more and to enjoy yourself more. I'm going to have a video on how the hell do you navigate a band chart, and what are all those weird symbols, and why am I always getting lost. And this is a simple skill, and for those of us that have been playing and doing this kind of stuff for a long time, it's second nature to us. We don't even think about it. But I know it's not always second nature to people, and I know that that's a real issue, and I'd really like to help you guys look at a piece of music and be confident that you go, yeah, it goes here, it goes there, it goes there. So we're going to look at the roadmap of a chart and how to get yourself around it. This music often changes as well. You know, what we played last week, we might not play this week. And the better you know the chart, the more confident you are with how it goes and where to go, the more you'll be able to make those changes with confidence as well. Really important. I'm going to send you out a bunch of stuff specific to your own instruments as well. So I'll do all the music theory side of it on our slightly out of tune but very cool pianola, and I will send you out things that are specific to your instrument, and we'll try and cover as wide a base as we can. So there'll be some stuff in there for guitars and piano accordions, and I don't know about spoons though. I'm not sure I can help there, but we will definitely do some stuff around rhythm. We're going to have a look at some basic rhythm and learning to decode rhythm and how to read rhythm more fluently, which is something that we all get tripped up on, you know. But the more confident we are to decode rhythm, the easier it becomes. And once you learn scales, and once you learn rhythm, once you've got a little bit of that decoding and knowledge under your belt, I promise you everything will just be easier for you. And the easier it is, the more fun you can have and the more relaxed you'll be. So they're my ideas for videos. Love to hear anything that you would like me to do. Really happy to do a video on anything you want, really. Put your ideas in the comments, and I'll love it if you get behind this little project of mine. I think it's really important that we don't just slip into a void of disconnection, and I think it's really important that we use the space that we now have. And it's not the space we're used to as musicians. It's just not. We're used to being together. We're used to being in a physical space. We're used to making music together through that connection. And this cyberspace it's a different space, but it's still a space, and we can still fill it. It's a different process. That's all, and we don't have to lose the connection. We don't have to lose the connection with each other, with our instruments, with music. And I really hope that you'll come with me on this little journey. Another one of my crazy little ideas, I know. And together, we can come out of this in a better space. It's a tough time for everyone, and I don't want it to be a tough time for the Ramshackle Orchestra. So get behind it, and your first video, should you choose to watch it, is coming very soon, and it's going to be on scales.